fact that
Okay.
tomorrow, or
Frustrating.
back into planning season tomorrow?
Before we start tonight, folks, for those of you,
I sent them on.
Steve
He's got
Johnson,
them
we're
on.
definitely going to cancel the 26th, right?
Yes.
So that leaves everybody free on the night of the 26th. But for those who are on the Municipal Building Commission,
Okay, you want to send this?
Jackie,
How we get that one?
Ed,
Hello? Yeah,
NBC members,
listening.
Ed's not listening.
Do you want to suggest that to?
Okay, you guys want to get started then? Good.
Yeah.
Okay,
Go.
We're good. So let's go ahead and call this SBC meeting together at 5:33. And the first order of business, let's go ahead and just get this out of the way. It is going to be the cancellation of the June 26th meeting. Do we have a motion?
So moved?
Second.
Just this right here.
All the ayes say aye.
Aye.
Any nays? No? Very good.
Right now, or
June 26th is canceled.
keep it on the screen?
I'm going to quickly go through some bills and payments, but then I think I want to do things a little bit out of order. Would like to maybe go into executive session first. Maybe we can have some discussion about that, but let's go ahead and do the bills and payments. Let's first vote to approve the payment of the following invoices. First one is for Skanska, for the owner's project manager design development for $98,930. Do we have any discussion about that? No? Do we have a motion?
So moved?
Second.
Second? All the ayes say aye.
Aye.
Any nays? No? Very good. Measure adopted. Next one is Castle Booze for the A&E design and services for $597,347. Do we have any discussion about this? Do we have a
So moved?
motion?
Second.
All the ayes say aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Very good. Measure is adopted. Third order is payment to Consigli for pre-construction services in the amount of $20,361. Do we have any discussion about this? Do we have a motion?
So moved?
Second.
All the ayes say aye.
Aye.
Any nays? No. Very good. Measure adopted. Fourth is payment to Consigli for construction services in the amount of $362,691. Do we have any discussion? No. Do we have a motion?
So moved?
Second.
All the ayes say aye.
Aye.
Any nays? No, very good. Measure adopted. And next is a vote to confirm the payment of the following invoice. It's for FedEx. It's the postage to the MSBA, and it's the amount of $31.01. Do we have any discussion? No. Do we have a motion?
So moved?
Second.
All the ayes say aye.
Aye.
Very good. Measures adopted. So that concludes all of the voting on the bills. Now, I'll just go ahead and open this up because I know some people want to watch a football game or something tonight. You know, I don't know what game. I don't know what season it is. do we want to go ahead and go over bid package number 2 first, or do we want to get some people out of the room and go over the security aspect first? How do you, I'll just open it up for discussion, so I don't want to make the decision myself.
If I could say, I think the bid package 2 discussion is very brief, is it not? And Steve wants to go home and doesn't want to participate in this. And the guy from the cable company would be able to leave, and George Rhodes would be able to leave if we announce that we are not going to arise from executive session. So I would suggest that we spend the 5 minutes with Steve, and then we can go into the executive session.
Okay,
Makes
everybody
sense.
agree with that, yeah? Okay.
Yes.
Very good, so let's go ahead and turn it over to Steve Johnson from Consigli.
Thanks, Jack. Okay, so 2 orders of business for us. One, it was the last owner approval letter for the bid package 2 scope. It's rough carpentry work. It's the temporary ramp that is coming off the loading dock. There's a temporary wall that we're building inside near the pool area and some roof blocking. That is $19,000 worth of work. We're recommending JL Marshall. And also with this package, we have some money set aside to paint the temporary wall by a separate subcontractor, and then money for the restoration of the existing clock at the existing building that we're going to bring to the new high school. So we have money set aside in this package. So overall, it's $21,525.
So do you want a motion to approve that?
Yes.
So moved?
Second.
Second.
All the ayes say?
Aye.
Any nays? No? Very good, thank you.
And then second order, so that was the last OAL, so we'd also like a motion to approve the entire bid package 2 pre-amendment GMP. The numbers,
Sorry, I'm working through technical difficulties here. Never happens when you're presenting. I'm just gonna close it and reopen it. We're just trying to keep everybody in suspense right now.
It's working.
You're just taking time. We know. We'll see people start getting itchy.
so it is good news.
Yeah. It's thinking. It's not even that big of a file. There we go.
No, it's not.
So is tonight's game the final game?
It is the 7th game of the Stanley Cup final.
It is,
The
okay.
Bruins will be winning the Stanley Cup.
Who are they playing?
St.
I'm
Louis
just gonna get
Blues.
it to a,
And once we win this, we will now have duplicated what Detroit did in 1935 to 1936, when they held the title in baseball, in hockey, and in
Football.
football. So we will
Yeah,
have
go ahead
now
and I'll
have
scroll and you tell
3
me.
titles in a row between the Red Sox and the Patriots and the
And then-
Bruins.
yeah.
So the second time in history that will have been accomplished.
I know
Celtics screwed it all up by losing.
I know why Donald Trump doesn't like Massachusetts. We're the ones who do a whole lot of winning.
That's
do.
right.
So this is the overall bid package number 2 amendment. We've already seen, and the committee's already voted on all the other scopes of work. So this is just a kind of a recap. Demo and abatement, concrete, masonry, miscellaneous metals, rough carpentry we talked about tonight, roofing, plumbing, HVAC, electrical, the site work, we voted on all that already. The only thing we didn't talk about was, there's a small amount of money for temporary lighting within the Highland parking lot for the contractors. And then we'll add to that, rental and fuel usage, each bid package. So that's gonna get us started. And then just everything below the line is, mostly it's insurances, our general conditions, general requirements, and additional insurance and our fee. So overall, good news, our budget was $3,247,745. Final numbers, $3,114,653, so a savings of $133,092 for the entire package.
Very good. So I can safely say that we're coming in under budget on that?
Yes.
Very good. People like to hear that.
Yes.
So you want a motion to approve the entire bid package?
Yes.
So moved.
Second.
All the ayes have it?
Aye.
Any nays? No, very good. Measure adopted. So the next order of business is, we voted to approve that. Vote to recommend the mayor to sign the owner's authorization letter for bid package number 2.
So moved.
Second?
All the ayes say aye.
Aye.
Any nays? No? Very good, thank you. Next order of business is vote to recommend the mayor to sign the pre-GMP amendment number 2. Do you have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
All the ayes say aye.
Aye.
Any nays? No? Very good, that's adopted. So I think at this point, we've finished with our official business, but before we, not official business, before we go into the executive session, but does anybody have any other new business they want to chat about before we talk about school security?
Only that our next meeting is July 10th, is it?
Yes. Yep.
July 10th, that's,
And Steve, at that time, you'll expect to have stuff from the bid package 3 that's coming in, correct?
Bid package 3. I don't want to commit to too many OALs, but we will, the goal is to have 1 or 2 OALs. Most likely concrete, perhaps steel. So that's the building concrete, building steel. So those are large, important packages.
Okay.
We're starting the de-scope process tomorrow, actually, with KVA and Skanska.
I have a question about the steel. I was chatting with somebody who was concerned that the contracts were gonna be given to, the subcontractors were gonna go to some Canadian companies as opposed to local. Has that been decided yet? I don't think.
No, we have bids received from suppliers from Canada.
Yeah, okay.
There's potential for the suppliers to come from Canada, but the erectors will be from the United States.
They will, okay, very good, thank you.
Okay,
Good,
so do you want me to make a motion to go
Yeah.
into executive session?
Make a motion.
Make a motion that we go into executive session to discuss the deployment of security personnel or devices or strategies with respect thereto, and to adjourn without returning to open session, and to invite into the meeting, the shorthand way would be to say everybody but George.
And David.
David?
Cable.
Okay,
Cable
yeah.
guy.
And the cable representative, but technically to invite the architect, the OPM, the contractor, any of their representatives who are in the room.
And the police chief.
And the police chief, that's right. The most important. So that's my motion.
Second.
And that requires a roll call vote.
Good, so, so we have to go right around.
Oh, sorry, you might want to use this. Oh, no, sorry.
can
Yeah,
use this.
That's fine. Yeah.
Okay, so roll call, let's see, Jackie.
Yes.
Necki, yes. Ed?
Yes.
Dave?
Yes.
Lori still, no, she's not. No, Gail, you part of this officially?
No.
No, you're not. Okay, I say yes as well. Jack?
Yes.
Andrew.
And
Andrew.
Sorry, Andrew.
Yes.
Jerry?
Yes.
Scott?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Bill?
Yes.
Yes, very good. And,
Yes.
we have
Jason.
Rob Geddes is in the
Rob
back there.
Geddes.
Rob.
And
Geddes.
Mark
And
Furtado.
Mark.
Yes.
Okay, very good. That is, everybody says yes, we have no no's. We are now in executive session.
And please turn the cameras off.
Yes.
Thank you.